I've just pissed the bed. I could have a serious health problem. This is a story about the time my ex tried to gaslight me into believing I had a serious health issue. Many years ago, I was sleeping in bed with my now ex-boyfriend, and I got up to pee, as I do 10 times a night. And when I went to the toilet, I sat down and I thought, oh, this seat feels wet. That's kind of disgusting. And I couldn't tell if my pants were wet or not because it was like a mesh material. So I felt my back and it was soaking, and I thought, oh my God, I must have been really sweating last night. But when I sweat, like, the back of my hair goes curly and you can feel that I've been sweating. So I came back into the room not really thinking that much about it, and I got into the bed and it was absolutely splunging. So I woke him up and I says, oh my God, I think I've peed the bed. I could have a serious health problem. And he was saying, oh, don't worry about it, don't be embarrassed. I says, I'm not embarrassed. I've never peed the bed in my life. If I've peed the bed for no reason, then I must have some sort of medical issue. And he says, aye, you might. And I says, I'll need to phone the doctors and try and get a doctor's appointment to see what's wrong. Aye, you better. And I says, maybe I should phone NHS 24. Like, you don't just pee the bed for no reason. But what could be wrong with me? I says, maybe it could be like neurological, because I'm not on any medication that's different. I wasn't drinking last night. Like, there's nothing that I can think of that would cause it. And he says, maybe you've got bladder cancer. And I'm going, oh my God, maybe I have got bladder cancer. I haven't had any pains. Like, what other side effects would you have? Like, oh my God, why did I pee the bed? So then it dawned on me. I had just been to the toilet and my pants, like, you know how that wee fabric bit at the bottom of your pants was totally dry. And I says, well, if I'd have peed myself, that bit would be wet, because there's no way that could stay dry if I peed myself. And he's going, aye, it's probably just like ran down the back. And I says, no, that bit would definitely be wet. All of a sudden it dawned on me. And I says, like, look at the front of my pants, the bottom of my pants isn't wet. Let me feel you. And he's going, no, I'm totally dry. So I touched his boxers and they were soaking. And I says, you have pissed the bed. And I'm not even angry that you've peed the bed. I'm angry that I was worried that I had something wrong with me, and you suggested that I had bladder cancer and told me to phone NHS 24 instead of just admitting that you'd peed the bed. Let's just say it hadn't dawned on me that my pants were dry underneath. I would have got up, phoned NHS 24, got an appointment with the doctor, went to the doctor, got God knows what test done, because he was trying to gaslight me to save embarrassment. And that's not even the worst things that any of my exes have done. If you would like to know more, let me know in the comments and tell me a time that you were gaslit by your ex.